Hi guys, welcome to my channel Audio Video Me. Today I'm gonna show you the most common Pro Audio unbalanced and balanced connectors and cables. I'm also going to demonstrate what's the difference between unbalanced and balanced cables and why we use it, and also going to show you on my computer what's the difference between unbalanced and balanced signal. Okay, to start with, I've put a few common connectors with the cables, and I'm just gonna show you which application they're used for, and just gonna open the connectors to show the wiring where I can. Okay, to start from the right, I've got unbalanced XLR female to male RCA. Now this cable can be used, let me get it closer to the camera, and let me just do. Okay, so now this is a female XLR, which is a balanced connector and cable to male RCA connector. Now the male RCA side is unbalanced, and the female XLR side is balanced, but this is classified as unbalanced cable. In order for the entire balanced signal to transfer from source to destination, both source and destination output and input needs to be balanced, otherwise the signal is unbalanced. Okay, this cable is usually used from the mixer output to your CD recorder or DVD recorder. Okay, next cable. I'm also gonna open the XLR side just to show the wiring of this cable. Okay. As you can see, the female side has got 3 pins, which are pin 3, 2, 1, and as you can see here, I don't know if you can read the numbers or not. Hope so not, or seems like you can't, because I can't read it through the camera. This is pin 3, this is pin 1, and this is pin 2. Now pin 3 is the negative cable, which is called cold. Pin 2 is the positive cable, which is called hot, and 1 is the earth cable. And here is the wiring inside. Okay, and this is the RCA unbalanced side. This is the tip and this is the sleeve. Tip is the positive, hot, and sleeve is the ground. Okay, moving on to the next cable, which is again unbalanced cable. This is the most common cable from an electric guitar to your active speaker, or to your active speaker, which has got a amplifier and a speaker. This is called TS, and TS stands for tip and sleeve. This is the tip, which is the hot signal, which is the positive, and the sleeve, which is ground, and it has just one ring, and it's an unbalanced cable. Okay. Third most common cable is RCA. Okay, this is mainly used for recording devices like CD or DVD recorders, or any other digital recorders, and output from your mixer phono connection to your phono connection input on your recording devices. I'm just gonna open the connector just to show the wiring. Okay. Again, the tip is positive, hot, and the sleeve is ground, and it's an unbalanced connector cable. Okay, so this white cable is the positive hot going to the tip, and there is a wire connected to the sleeve, which is the ground. Okay. Fourth cable is unbalanced as well. Again, this is the TS quarter-inch jack, and this connector is called SpeakON. So this wire is usually from your electrical guitar, to your active speaker. Again, this is an unbalanced cable, and there are just two wires inside. Again, the tip is hot, positive, and sleeve is ground. And then here, I'll show you on my computer, on Nutric website. Nutric is the manufacturer of SpeakON connector and many other cables, that how the wiring is done, as I can't open this connector. Okay. This fifth one is SpeakON to SpeakON, which is mainly used from your power amplifier to your passive speaker. So output from your amp and goes into input on your speaker. And this is an unbalanced cable. Okay, now we're gonna move towards the balanced. This is a balanced XLR female to TRS male. TRS stands for tip, ring, sleeve. And I'm just gonna show you the wiring inside. Actually, I already showed you the wiring inside a balanced XLR. So it has pin 1, 2, 3. Pin 2 is the positive hot. Pin 3 is the negative cold, and pin 1 is the earth. And as I mentioned, I'll show you how the signal travels between these pins on my computer in a different demonstration, in a different presentation. Okay, and this is the TRS, tip, ring, sleeve. The quickest way to differentiate between unbalanced and balanced TRS jack, quarter-inch jack, is to look for these two rings. If it has got two rings, then it's a balanced connector. If it has got one ring, it is unbalanced. Okay. Moving on, this is again a balanced TRS to male, which is used for microphones and other equipment like balanced keyboards and stuff. Okay, next cable is balanced XLR female and male connector. XLR cables like this, they are always balanced unless they've got a different kind of connector at the other end, which is like a TS, unbalanced jack and stuff. Okay, so if you look, this has got female connector and male connector, and it has 3 pins. On the female connector, one thing I want to mention is, if you look at it on the right hand side, it's pin 1, pin 3, pin 2, and on the male side, the right hand side pins get twisted and pin 1 becomes 2, 3 and 1. On the female side, pin 1 is the earth, pin 3 is the cold, negative, and pin 2 is the positive, hot signal. On the male side, the right hand side pin is pin 2, which is again hot, positive. Pin 3 stays in the middle, which is cold, negative, and pin 1 is the earth. So this is a balanced XLR cable. Most common use is to use with microphones, balanced microphones. Okay, the last cable is a pro audio cable as well, but it's not for your daily studio use or anything, but I want to mention it because it's related to audio visual. This is a mini XLR connector, and this is a mini XLR female connector, and this is a male XLR connector. Now the wiring inside it is a bit different. I've checked it. This is commonly used for video conference microphones. So if you come across this wire, just don't panic. It's just commonly used for video conference microphones. Okay, and next I'm gonna show you on my computer what's the difference between balanced and unbalanced signal, and why do we use unbalanced and balanced cables. And I'm also going to show you how to wire the SpeakON connector, or the wiring inside SpeakON connector on Nutric website. Okay guys, now I'm going to show you the difference between unbalanced and balanced signal. So I've created this illustration just to demonstrate the difference between two signals and how it travels between source to destination. Okay, so let's suppose this oval is our source, unbalanced source like an electric guitar, and it's connected to a mixer, and then mixer is connected to an amplifier, and we are using an unbalanced DS cable, for example. And the positive hot wire is shielded, and the ground wire is shielded as well. The positive hot wire is the carrier, is the container of the signal, and it carries the signal in phase. As the signal travels along the wire, it picks up RF noise and electromagnetic interference noise from electrical devices. Although it's shielded, but it picks up noise as it travels, and then the noise is added to the signal. So let me demonstrate. Like, this is the noise, and so when it reaches the mixer just forwards it to amplifier, and amplifier outputs it as signal plus noise. Now this noise could be loud or it could be low, but unbalanced signal picks up noise, and that's why it's recommended that to use unbalanced cables, use it for shorter distance, like maximum up to 20-25 feet if you want to extend it, but somewhere between 10 to 20 is the recommended area or distance. Okay, so that was the unbalanced signal, and let's get to the balance signal. So again, let's say we've got a source that's a balanced source like a microphone, and it's connected to our mixer, and mixer is connected to an amplifier, and we are using a balanced XLR cable, for example. Again, we've got a positive hot wire which carries our in-phase signal. We got a negative cold wire which carries our out-of-phase signal at 180 degrees. And we got a ground wire. All these cables, they are individually shielded, and then all three wires, they are shielded as well. Like any other wires, they act as antennas, so they pick up low frequency RF noises and electromagnetic interference noises, and both wires, they are out of phase 180 degree. So as the signal moves along, it picks up noise, and noise is added to the signal. Same here, the noise is added to the signal on the negative cold wire. When it reaches the mixer forwards it to amplifier. Okay, as it reaches the amplifier outputs the signal as signal positive plus noise. This is carried by the positive hot wire, and then signal negative, because the minus cold wire, the signal was out of phase, so that's why we are putting a negative here, and plus noise. So now the question is how the noise gets cancelled. One thing I want to mention, as the signal is out of phase by 180 degree, the noise is still in phase, and that's how the noise get cancelled. I'm just going to show you the formula for it. So the output from the amp equals the positive signal from the positive wire, from the hot wire, plus the noise it picked up, because the noise was always in phase, so we're going to put a positive with the noise, minus the negative signal on the cold wire, the negative wire, plus the noise it picked up. Okay, so that's the formula and how the noise get cancelled. As I said, noise was never in phase, and I'll just show you how. Okay, so this is equal signal plus noise. Let's say signal is represented by X, noise is represented by Y. So output from the amplifier equals X plus Y minus negative signal which was out of phase on the cold wire, minus x plus y. Okay, which is equal to x plus y. Let's leave these in brackets for now. Now we all know negative into negative is positive, so positive x, negative into positive is negative, minus y. So x plus y plus x minus y. Sorry, minus y. So we got x plus x, so that's 2x's, and y minus y is 0, so we get 2x. So basically we get 2 copies of the signal, or the signal is doubled. Signal is doubled. Alright, I hope I've explained it in a way that you have understood the concept, how the signal travels, and how it picks up the noise. But if you guys have any questions, then please ask me. Okay, I want to show you one more thing. On the new trick website, I'll mention this URL in the video link, and it has a PDF that shows you how to do the wiring of SpeakON cables, and here is the configuration. So you can go and download this PDF, and you would know how to do the wiring, or what the wiring is like inside the SpeakON connector. Okay guys, if you have liked the videos, please click on like, and I'll keep making AV videos. Thank you. Bye.